NYSE Texas launched this year as a fully electronic equities exchange based in Dallas. One of the companies that recently dual listed on the exchange is Stellar Bancorp. It operates Stellar Bank. Well, Stellar Bancorp CEO Bob Franklin and President Ray Vitulli sat down with me here at the exchange to talk more about the move and what it means to be the first bank to list on NYSE Texas. Let's take a look.
It's hard to be a first at anything in Texas anymore. So we're just pleased to be a part of the great NYSE, and I think the focus on Texas is really a wonderful thing.
What attracted the company to list on NYSE Texas?
You know, you say that things are bigger in Texas, and one of the things that's also bigger is out-of-state presence of banks in Texas. So as a Houston-based, serving the Texas market, it was important to us to join, and we're very pleased to be first. But you look at the landscape, and we sit sixth in market share, deposit market share in Houston, but first in market share as a Texas-based bank. And in the state of Texas, we're 19th in deposit market share and 9th in the Texas banks. So we thought it was the right thing to do, and we're very excited about it.
Bob, what more can you share about the company's presence in Texas?
We're trying to figure out how we get more presence in Texas. So we're in Houston and a little bit in Dallas, but a lot of the great banks in Texas that were domiciled in Texas went away like in the 1980s. And so we really would like to see that build back up. And Texas is a very business-friendly place to be. And I think it goes right along with the NYSE. It's a good place to do business. We see a lot of focus from other financial institutions that want to come here. So there's plenty of competition, but we want to continue to build a Texas presence.
And to that end, how does being a Texas-based bank give you a competitive edge in today's market?
Well, people have wanted to do business with Texas people. It's sort of a trait of the state, right? So people feel real comfortable with Texans, and but they haven't had a lot of opportunity, a lot of choices to be able to do that. So we feel good about as we grow the bank into something that was very small to begin with, and it gives them a lot more opportunity.
We think it matters to the business owner who they bank with, and where we say we're from here in Texas, focused here, invested here. We think that resonates with our business owners and their families and employees. And as Bob said, you know, we think there's plenty of runway in Texas, and it's our only home.
What is the biggest difference between your company's approach and that of larger out-of-state banks?
It's high touch. We have the ability to give the small business guy everything that he needs, and he can talk to a person, not a 1-800 number. That means a lot to folks, and most small business folks need to talk to somebody and tell their story, because the story is important in them getting funding and getting capital. And you need local people that understand that market to be able to provide that capital. You know, I always worry about have people talk about maybe there's only going to be 8 banks in this country at one time. That's a scary thought, because then that means 8 people are deciding where capital flows into the country. So we want to continue to build what we're building. I think others are doing the same. But it's a consolidated industry, and we'll see where it goes.
The out-of-state banks that enjoy market share in Texas, when you look at what it represents of their company, it's a very small percentage. So they enjoy a higher market share, but it's a percentage of the company. When it comes to Stellar, our branch network, our 54 branches, are located in Texas and only Texas. So for those dollars that are deposited, they're going back into the community. And you just really can't say that about some of the out-of-state banks, where you're really not sure where that money's going, because it's just a small of the overall size of the company. It's just small.
And local decision making. So you have, when somebody criticizes the oil and gas business, we're living the oil and gas business. We understand where it's going, ebbing and flowing. It's not going away. So we make better decisions, I think, around that.
How is the bank looking to deepen its connection to the community of Texas?
We are heavily involved in a lot of charitable organizations, and it's part of our DNA in having all of our folks give up volunteer hours. We provide them with those hours during work time to be able to do that. We're involved in a lot of different organizations. Some help us with CRA, some don't. But community banks give back a lot to the community.
Just this morning, we had an event at a school district in one of the markets we serve. Teachers were back to school. We were there to help open accounts and answer questions about banking this morning. So,
Anything else our viewers should know about Stellar Bancorp and its recent dual listing on NYSE Texas?
Well, I think there's good things to come. We're excited about the future with NYSE and with Stellar. I think Stellar is well on our way to accomplishing the goals that we want to accomplish.